Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am from Lahore, Pakistan, and I teach IELTS here. Now let's go on. This is the fourth video of this series and now we are going to start with section 2, and in section 2 academic section 2 is actually a little more difficult. So in section 2 the question type which we are going to do, that is, which paragraph contains the following information. Now this is the type of questions which we are going to do. So I'm going to give you some tips how to read the question, then how to decide that this is the clue word, then how to scan for that clue word or the synonyms, and then how to see which paragraph contains the following information and how to avoid the traps as well. This is all I'm going to tell you, and no more hollow tips. I'm going to solve the test in front of your eyes and then I'm going to give you the tips. Let's go to the book and there I will solve the test with magic hands and I'll give you all the tips there as well. Let's take a start. Okay, now we have reading passage 2 and you should spend about 20 minutes, right? And the changing role of airports. Now they're talking about the changing roles. What other purposes are there that the airports are going to be used? That's actually about it. Airports continue to diversify their role in an effort to generate income. Are business meeting facilities the next step? So it means the scope of the passage is about business meeting facilities, so you can make up your mind. Nigel Helpen and all that, investigate. Okay, now we need to see what the questions are. So we read the title and we read this thing. Now we got to see what the questions are. Yeah, we have questions 14 to 18, then 19 to 20, and then we have questions from 23 to 26. Okay, find summary completion, sentence completion, and this is, yeah, locating information in the paragraph. The text has 8 paragraphs, A to H. Which paragraph contains the following information? Now for this type of questions, it is very important to scan. We've got a tip also, test tip. There is only one correct answer for each question, so some paragraphs may not be tested, okay? If you are told that you may use any letter more than once, it means that the answer to 2, occasionally 3 questions may be found in the same paragraph, right? We've got some more tips. In this question, you are looking for evidence which is likely to be in the form of data. That's right. What is the question? Evidence of a significant number. Evidence of a significant number. Now, it means this evidence is going to be in the form of data. In this question, you are looking for evidence which is likely to be in the form of data. Which paragraph contains data? Now you got to scan and see which paragraph contains data, and wherever you're going to find data, you will find the answer over there. That's actually the thing. Which of these paragraphs provide data about the number of airports with meeting facilities? Okay. Now let's just go back and we see where do we have evidence that significant number, so we need to find some data. Okay, so I have this passage now. Alright, I don't see any data here. 54% is here, but otherwise I don't see any evidence of data and all that. I don't see any data here, and here I see the years. I see the years, but I don't see any data here. Let's just try here. Well, no, not at all. I don't see any data here. And here, yeah, 28%, 49%, 41% in 2001. So let's try this one. In 2011, an online airport survey was conducted and some areas investigated included the provision of use of meeting facilities at airport and perceived role and importance of these facilities in generating income and raising passenger number. In total, there were responses from staff at 154. Now this is data. 154 airports. 68% of these answered yes to the question, does your airport own and have meeting facilities available for hire? The existence of meeting facilities therefore seems high at airports. In addition, 28% of respondents that did not have meeting facilities stated that they were likely to invest in them during the next 5 years. The survey also asked to and all that 49%. 41% agreed that they would invest more in the immediate future. Now, what is the question? The question says evidence that a significant number of airports provide meeting facilities. A significant number of airports, and you can see here 155 airports and 68% of these answered yes. Now this is actually the significant number, so paragraph is E. So here for question number 14 the answer is E. Okay, now let's go on. A statement regarding the fact, there is a fact in the statement that no further developments are possible in some areas of airport. Now what is the fact? No further developments are possible in some areas of airport trade. This is what we need to find, that there is a statement and that says no. No means negative, no further development. Now let's take a start from the beginning. Okay, in recent time developing commercial revenues and no further improvement is possible. That's what the question is. Yeah, let me read the question again. Sometimes we are looking for the answer and we forget the question. A statement regarding the fact no further developments are possible in some areas of airport trade. Okay, no further developments are possible in some airport trade. Moreover, the global economic downturn. See how fast I scan. Non-aeronautical revenues, they're talking about revenues and all that. They're not talking about developments. Some of the more obvious solutions to growing commercial revenues, they're talking about revenues such as extending the merchandise space and a variety of shopping opportunities have already been tried to their limit at many airports. Okay. A more radical solution is to find new sources of commercial revenue within the terminal, at which has been explored by many airports over the last decade or so. Now the question we need to find is further developments are possible in some areas of airport. As a result, many terminals are now much more than just shopping malls and offer an array of entertainment, leisure and beauty and wellness facilities. This is something important. At this stage of facilities provision, the airport also has the possibility of taking on the role of the final destination rather than merely a facilitator of access. Okay, now as a result, many terminals are now much more than just shopping malls and offer an array of entertainment, I don't know how to pronounce this correctly, leisure and beauty and wellness facilities. At this stage of facility provision, the airport also has the possibility of taking on the role of the final destination rather than merely a facilitator. Now let's read the question once again. The question says a statement regarding the fact that no further developments are possible in some areas of airport trade. Now what is that? As a result, many terminals are now much more than just shopping malls and offer. They are already offering, right? Yeah, if you read here, some of the more obvious solutions of growing commercial revenues such as extending the merchandise space or expanding the variety of shopping opportunities have already been tried to their limit at many airports. Yeah, this is the clue. Have already been tried to their limit at many airports. Now there isn't any possibility of further developments because they've been tried. See that? A variety of shopping opportunities. What are they saying? Some of the more obvious solutions to growing commercial revenues such as extending the merchandise space or expanding the variety of shopping opportunities have already been tried to their limit at many airports. Now what's the question? The question is a statement regarding the fact no further developments are possible in some areas of airport trade. Exactly, that is B. If you still don't understand, I tell you, manufacturing space and all that have already been tried to their limit at many airport. Try to their limit at many airport means now there isn't any chance for improvement. That's what they say. A statement regarding the fact that no further developments are possible in some areas of airport trade. Okay, trade, yeah. Number 16, reference to the low level of income. Now they're going to give us the reference to the low level of income that meeting facilities produce for airport. Meeting facilities produce for airport. Now in one paragraph they give us the reference to low level of income. This is important, low income level and all that. Reference to the low level of income that meeting facilities produce for airport. Now meeting facilities produce low level of income. We need to see in which paragraph are they talking about it. So we've been through A, B, we've done already. C, at the same time airports have been developed, expanding the range of services that they provide. Low level income we need to find. Okay, low level income. I don't see anything, lounges and all that. No, it's not here. Let's see, when an airport location, it's about location, can be promoted as a business venue. All right. Low level income, passengers, consideration, business people are choosing. No. E is already done. F, the survey also asked airports with meeting facility to estimate what proportion of users are from the local area. Okay, this is about the users from the local area or from other areas. 90-minute drives at the airport. Okay, and now it's not here. The survey asked respondents with meeting facility to estimate how much revenue their airports earned from its meeting facilities during the last financial year. Average revenues per airport and just meeting facilities are effective, a non-aeronautical source of airport revenue. Only 1% generated more than 20% non-aeronautical revenue from their meeting facilities. None generated than for to give the focus on local demand. It is not surprising that less than a third of respondents agreed that their meeting facilities support business and tourism development in their home region or country. Well, let's read the question once again. The question says a reference to the low level of income that meeting facilities produce. Low level of income that meeting facilities produce for airports. And we were reading this. G, the survey asked respondents meeting facilities to estimate how much revenue their airport. Yeah, the answer is going to be here. How much revenue their airport earned from its meeting facilities. Yeah. Gotcha. So the question is reference to the low level of income. Now we need to find low level of income that meeting facilities produce. This is sure that in that paragraph G we have this thing. Now where is low level of income? Meetings during the last financial year, average revenue per airport was just means low level. Meeting facilities are effectively a non-aeronautical source of airport revenue. Only 1% of this generated more than, only 1%, low level, just 1% generated more than 20% non-aeronautical revenue from their meeting facility. None generated more than 40%. Again low level, 1%, just 40%. So actually for this, a reference to the low level of income that meeting facilities produce airport, the answer is G. Okay, now let's go on. We've got number 17. Mention of the impact and all that of budget airlines. We need to find the budget airlines on airport income. Now in one paragraph they have mentioned the impact of budget airlines on airport income. So far we have done with E, B and G, so we will not read E, B and G. Okay, we are done with B, we are done with E and we are done with G. So for this type we will not read about them. Now we need to find out mention of the impact of budget airlines on airport income. Okay, let's see. Budget airlines. In recent times developing commercial revenues has been more challenging. Restrictions about security procedures have been impact, the word impact is there. Let's see, that's what they say. New security procedures that have had impact on the dwell time of passengers. Moreover, the global economic downturn caused a reduction in the passenger number, while those that are traveling generally have less money to spend. This has meant that the share of revenue from non-aeronautical revenues actually peaked at 54% at the turn of the century and has subsequently declined slightly. Meanwhile, the pressure to control the level of aeronautical revenues are as strong as ever due to the poor financial health of many airlines. Okay, and the rapid rise of the low-cost carrier sector. Okay, now low cost carrier sector is actually the budget airline. Low cost, you know, budget airline, it's actually that. So low cost carrier sector, and then they're talking about impact. Now if you just read the question again, the question says mention of the impact of budget airline on airport income. So what are they saying here? There is an impact of dwell time and all that stuff. Then they say, meanwhile, the pressure to control the level of aeronautical revenues are as strong as ever due to the poor financial health of many airlines. Now due to means actually they're telling the reason. And the rapid rise of the low cost carrier sector. So low cost carrier sector, impact of that. So the question is mention of the impact of budget airlines on airport income. It's actually A. Now we are done with A also, so we'll not go to A again. Alright, this is a little complicated test. I selected a difficult test on purpose. Now 18. Examples of airport premises. Examples of airport premises that might be used for business purpose. That might be used means now they are not used, but that might be used for business purpose. They give us examples of airport premises that might be used for business purpose. Now we are done with E, B, G and A. The rest of the paragraphs we are going to see where we can find the examples of airport premises that might be used for business. Okay, let's see. We are done with A, we are done with B. At the same time, airports have been developing and expanding the range of services that they provide specifically for the business traveler in the terminal. Okay, that's right. Airports have been developing and expanding the range of services. Yeah, expanding and developing the range of services. This includes offering business centers. Now this is example that supply support service, meeting or conference rooms, that's another thing, another example, and other space for special events. What's the question? The question is examples of airport premises that might be used for business purposes. Now what are the business purposes? Business purposes, now they have been developing and expanding the range of services that they provide specifically for the business traveler. Business traveler, what is that? In the terminal. This includes offering business center that supplies support service, meeting or conference room, and other space for special events. And within the context, and then they say discuss how dedicated meeting facilities locate and all that. They're talking about that. So it's actually examples of airport premises that might be used for business purpose. The answer is C. So you can see this is a little complicated. That's why I usually recommend this type of questions you need to do at the end of the passage, at the end of that section. Now actually it is starting with the section, so you should do this at the end of the section. First you do 19, 20, 21, 22, then after that you can do the next type of questions, and then finally you can come back to that, because for this you need to go through all the passage, you need to go through all the paragraphs, right? So this is how we do it. And there's another tip for question number 16. They say the important word is income. Which paragraph discusses the low level? Now low level generated by meeting facility. So that's how you can find 16. Then for 18, examples of airport premises, they say you need to find examples. So think about the sorts of things these might be, and read through each sentence, underline words. That will help you find the right place in the passage. That is important to do. So that's it. Welcome back. How are you feeling? Feeling good, huh? Okay, that's important. So we solved questions 14 to 18, and the question type was which paragraph contains the following information. So please now, as I told you before, you need to practice. Try to do at least 3-4 tests or 3-4 activities of which paragraph containing the following information, and then you can apply these techniques there. And once you apply the techniques, they are going to be yours. Then you will never ever forget them. If you like this video, I deserve a like, huh? And please comment as well. You must comment this video and you must tell me what else you want me to do. Let me tell you one thing, I am making this video series on your demand, and nowadays most of my videos are on your demand. So if you want me to make any video on a certain topic, please let me know and definitely I'll do that. I run another channel, Asad Yaqub Vlog, so please subscribe to that channel and also subscribe this channel, Asad Yaqub, as well. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, you can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best, all the best, all the best. Take good care of yourselves, get your required band and fly to your destination. Take care. Allah Hafiz.